SMCI stock was, or rather, SMCI was in the news a couple of days ago. This was on Tuesday the 14th of January. It says here, Supermicro Computer showcases latest solutions for retail industry with NVIDIA at National Retail Federation annual show. And Supermicro empowers AI-driven capabilities for enterprise, retail, and edge server. It says here, yeah, okay, the same thing, pretty much the same thing. Even on Wednesday, it was also on the news. What happened was it that okay, let's see, it was down, weakest performer on the sector with it is lowest level since late November before narrowing its loss. Okay, we have also here that its earnings outcomes, says analysts and investors alike will be keeping a close eye on the performance of a Supermicro computer in its upcoming earnings disclosure. The company's earnings per share is projected at $0.75, signifying a 33.93% increase compared to the same quarter of the previous year. Alongside their most recent consensus estimate is anticipating revenue of $5.8 billion, indicating a 58.32% upward movement from the same quarter last year. Okay, so that is amongst other things. It says here, what's revenue? Okay, this is, let's say, in terms of entire fiscal year, this Zac's consensus estimate predict earnings of $3.16 per share and a revenue of $24.05 billion, indicating a change of 42.99 and 60.95%, respectively, from the former year. So fundamentally, nothing is wrong with SMCI. It's just, unfortunately, it's been caught by uh, short sellers and indeed also the accounting irregularities. It's hard. It's unfortunately. I think they are to blame for that. You have to cover your grounds. Make sure you don't give short sellers uh, any grounds to sell to short you, any grounds to have any argument about you. It says here, shares of Hindenburg's shots target firms surge. Is SMCI here? Is it here? Part of this is on this list. Let's see where it is. I don't think I can see it here on this list. Okay, let's see. This was all the news we had yesterday, the 16th. It says SMCI stock rises again. How SMCI stock is riding the AI chip wave. Let's see here. Supermicro was rising yesterday, extending gains from previous session as it gets a lift from optimism about the product markets. Okay, let's see. An internal probe has since found no evidence of fraudulent behavior by executives. Okay, the company is working with new auditor BDO to get its results out by the 25th of February deadline set by nasdaq. Okay, Supermicro, which trades with the ticker SMCI, got a boost yesterday after Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing's financial results signaled booming demand for chips used for artificial intelligence. Supermicro counts Microsoft and chip makers NVIDIA, Intel, and advanced micro devices as customers. Okay, so yeah. The stock. Okay, fundamentally, we are not. There's no problem, and let's see now. This is its daily chart. We have a downward projection of 29.66. Upper projections have been negated. They're not currently in play at the moment. They're not. This one is not in play. That is 7.91. Yeah, we also have here 79.62 not in play. And the underlying trend is now bearish, given the negativity we saw, given the decline that began. I would say sometime in July. That was actually when it began. So it has ensured that in the medium term, or if not in the short term, that in the short term the bearish trend is in the short term the underlying trend is a bearish one. This is obviously on its daily chart. So let's have a look at its weekly chart and see what we have. Sorry, on okay, well, we can have a look at its weekly chart first of all before we move on to the hourly chart. So extrapolation on its 21 period moving average is for higher prices. We haven't seen there's a negated upper projection here Is it negated? Yes, it is negated. Yes, of 81.5 on this weekly chart, all the way towards 109.16. Not in play at the moment. So let's move on to let's have a look at the hourly chart. There might be something here. On the hourly chart, we have 34.93 upper projection, and below that we have 34.13. We have 29.84. We also have 28.81 downward projection. Let's have a look at its 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, and see. In the 2 hour chart, we have upper projection here of 34.93. It was obviously closed at 31.12, a gain of around 0.4% yesterday, the 16th. Okay, let's have a look at its 3 hour chart. We have 32.76 as an upper projection. Let's come down to the 4 hour chart and see what we have. Okay, extrapolation is for on the 10 and 21 period moving average is for higher prices and expected to remain like that till Tuesday the 21st. We have upper projection of 37.47, 40.90, and all the way towards 42.86 on this on its 4 hour chart. I think there are downward projections. I'm not sure, they're not currently in play, but we have to mention them: 22.94 and 19.14. What are the odds of those coming in? I really don't think so. Even if it's going to come, it's not going to be a sudden one. So I think maybe the stock might be able to hold up. Might be able to hold up a bit more. It has suffered enough. Stuff suffered enough. We saw this low of 17.86. We did buy it. We bought it, but I can't remember exactly where. Can't remember exactly where we cashed out, but still not out of the woods. Not out of the woods yet. Still not out of the woods yet. Yeah. I think all the all the short and intermediate moving average is still, which is, I would say, the 40-day moving average is sloping up. The momentum is holding up as well, not indicating any weakness. At least, yeah, to some extent, some strength is expected, to come into the stock. So in the coming days, we'll see. There's I'm not exactly sure when it's going to announce its earnings outcomes, but see what you make of SMCI projections we can rely on. We can actually just quickly compute our own projection, and for this daily chart. So we have this close of 36.39. That's 6.39. It printed on Friday, the 3rd of January. And then we have the low where it is right now, which is the low of Monday the 13th. That's 10 days afterwards, not necessarily 10 trading days. So we have 30.72, 30.72. So we're gonna try and find out what the difference is. So the difference is 5.67, 5.67. So $5.67 multiplied by a modest Fibonacci projection. Okay, I will take 1.618. We have 9.17. You add that to the current price of 31.12, and you have a projection of 40.29. 40.29. Let's see where we have 40.29, anywhere around here. 40.29. Let's see. This is 40.29, somewhere around here. Yeah, 40.29. And it had that. It actually matched with a negative projection here. It might actually match with a negative projection. It fell out of relevance as of early to mid December, but it seems by our I mean by our estimates is still very much in play here. Still very much in play. 40 point. What was it again? 40.2, roughly $40.3. $40.3. Yeah, it's something that can happen possibly. Yeah, so see what you make of SMCI, and thank you very much for watching this video.